Well, look at that. A dragon arrow drop with an unidentified small fossil. And the kill before that, we got onyx bolt tips. So finally we're getting some good drops. And on top of that, we just got 80 HP. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm at the new Deranged archaeologist, and I have just killed him 100 times. So I'm going to be going over what I got as loot, but also go over a little bit how to kill him. I mean, he's exactly like the crazy archaeologist, so he's not any different, but he is a little annoying in some ways just because it's a confined area. So yeah, I'm just going to kill him one more time here, but I'll show you how to get here as well, because it's also a bit of a pain, and there's lots of monsters here that can kill you. As many of you know, a friend did just actually die here recently, so obviously it's not safe. Not safe if you're a hardcore Iron Man or anything like that. And yes, we'll just get this last kill and see what we get. See, it's so easy to kill this guy, and it's no risk because he's not in the wilderness anymore, so I've really enjoyed killing him. Ooh, a medium fossil, nice. Okay, so now for how to get here and what to bring. So to start off, you're just going to want to bring your max mage setup, because there's no risk here besides dying to the NPC, and you can just go pick up your stuff. So I'm just bringing a Trident of the Swamp and some rims and stuff, but this could be killed at a pretty low level. You could probably kill it with Ivan's Blast, because I'm pretty sure it's identical to the Crazy Archaeologist, so if you think you can kill it, you can definitely go ahead and kill the Deranged Archaeologist. You might die on the way more, but whatever, it's not a huge deal. Now for my inventory, I'm just bringing about 5 or 6 prayer potions. Now, if you brought Alch runes and were paying attention and not taking any damage, you could bring only prayer potions, because it actually drops food quite consistently, and you shouldn't really be taking that much damage if you're doing it correctly. But for the sake of this video, I wanted to see what all the drops were, so I didn't alch anything. So I was doing going back to the bank more frequently. You're also going to want to bring an axe, because you will need to cut some vines on the way. And I would bring an anti-poison, or you can just drink a super anti-poison at the bank or something like that, because there's only one point where you can be poisoned, and besides that, you're totally fine. So now how to get here, we're just a little bit west of the bank here, so you're just going to run up here, and the first time you go here, you're going to want to run down through the swamp and go through the agility shortcut. Now the reason you only do this the one time is because you actually take quite a bit of damage the first time you do it. So you're just going to hop on this mushroom here. I'll do it even though I'm going to take like a 50. And it's the only way to get here the first time, but once you're here you can unlock a tree that will let you teleport here from another location. So we'll jump in here, we'll take the... Ooh, I should have healed actually. Oh, I hope I don't die from this. Okay, 42, we're good. Still quite a lot of damage. So now once you're here, you can click on the magic mushroom, and you can, well, you wouldn't be able to teleport out yet because you need to unlock the other location. So after you have gone to the swamp once, you can go ahead and teleport there from another location. And the easiest way is just up north into this hunting area here. So basically you're just going to run out through the path up north here, and just up here there is a teleport symbol, which is just another, it's a tree I think or something like that. Yeah, magic mush tree. And then you can teleport right there without taking like 50 damage on the way, because that is pretty, you can actually get, I got comboed out there the first time, which is annoying. Whoops, wrong one. You're going to want to go to the sticky swamp. Okay, so once you're here, you're going to need to run south. I put on protect from range, 'cause I feel like it reduces the damage here a little bit, because these stupid tar monsters come up and they actually will wreck you, although I think they have gotten nerfed since the first day, so they seem to be doing quite a bit less damage now, which is nice. And we're going to run down here, and there's someone here already, so we'll world hop. Okay, so we found a free world, and now the fight is pretty much the exact same as the crazy archaeologist. You're just going to want to dodge the books when he says learn to read. So there'll be a book explosion, and then another one. Now one thing worth noting is they actually added a mechanic where, and this is exactly how a friend died, is if you get him too far away and it thinks that you are safe spawning it, he will throw a book at you for like 50 damage. So this is why you don't really want him stuck in this corner here, because it's not the greatest spot. He just happened to spawn here. So once I kill him, I'll move to a better location. Another thing worth noting is you don't want to get too close to him, or else he will melee you, and you will actually take some damage, and it's actually a fair amount. But if you dodge the books and you stay at a melee distance, you will not be taking any damage, which is nice. Okay, so we got a water rune, like the absolutely worst drop. So that's okay. And we're going to run back down here. And this is how I actually prefer to kill it. And we'll just drink some prayer potions while we're waiting and eat a monkfish. So most of the time he's going to spawn right here, and he won't really need to move from his initial spawn location. So basically just attack him, and then I just run back right and left based on where the books are flying, although sometimes it's a little bit too late to actually move, but you need to move a fair bit away from the books. After he uses his attack, he usually does not use it again for another 10 seconds or so. So oftentimes move a little bit back into the middle, because if he does chuck a book perfectly over this location, you won't really be able to dodge it if you're really on that far side. So look like that, and it would be really challenging to dodge if you're in the corner. So it's kind of useful to go back into the middle. And there we go, really quick to kill. You can kill it at a pretty low level because he doesn't do much damage most of the time. And there we go, that's another kill. And let's see what we get for the last drop here, and cannonballs. So not great, but still pretty consistent profit. I mean, that's 15k. We got a medium fossil from this. You can get dragon arrows, onyx bolt tips, and yeah, so let's go see how much loot I got from 1 hour of doing this. Okay, so from 100 kills, here's the loot I got. Actually, it's 105 to be honest. So let's go have a look at what we got. So it's about 1.2 mil in loot from 100 kills. Now this took me about 2 hours, although I was kind of messing around the first couple kills to be honest. So you could probably do 100 kills in like an hour and a half maybe. But yeah, we did get 1 drop of the dragon arrows, which was the most valuable. Only 1 drop of the onyx bolt tips, which I think I got a little bit unlucky with. And we got some medium fossils as well as 2 large fossils, which I think is, or sorry, 2 small fossils, which I think is pretty good. And yeah, so as far as the money per hour, I wouldn't say this is the best, but if you're like an Iron Man or something, there are a ton of alchables here. It's pretty much all alchables mostly, except for a couple items here, but it drops tons of runite limbs, black d'hide, drops rune swords, rune two-handers, and just some other stuff that's worth alching. But as far as money per hour, I'd say it's maybe 400 or 500k because I'd use trident charges and prayer potions, but still relatively good. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will have another Fossil Island flipping video up tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.